Well, in this section, we are going to talk about the dairy cattle breeds, and we have 4 main dairy cattle breeds that are kept in Kenya, including 3 dual-purpose dairy breeds, and we are going to look at their characteristics and how they differ from each other. We are going to look at the body frame. We're going to look at the weight, the color, the production levels, and the butterfat content. And just for farmers to know that these breeds have different levels of butterfat, which determines actually the quality of the milk that these animals produce. The butterfat represents the level of fat content within the milk that a cow can produce when they are tested. We're also going to look at the areas where these breeds are best suited to be bred, and also discuss the various maturity ages and how they differ from each other, and also the regions where they are most preferred, and they are able to survive based on the various conformation and regions that they come from. Starting with the Olsen Frasier, this is a big or large body frame cow which weighs from about 600 to 1 ton, and it's known to be a breed that is highly populated in the country, and it is always black and white in color. We also have the red and white Frasier, which is because of the recessive gene of the red. We also have the breed producing milk of between 7,000 and 12,000 kilos per year or per lactation. We also have the Olsen Frasier breed, which survives best in high potential areas. These are areas where we have high rainfall, and they are most prevalent to diseases and heat in the tropic areas. The Olsen Frasier breed is known to be a breed that has been preferred by most smallholder farmers because of the huge volumes of milk that it's able to produce within every single lactation. In addition to the Olsen Frasier, this particular breed that has been kept in Kenya for years produces an average butterfat content of between 3.5 to 3.8, and it attains maturity from between 12 months to 15 months. The second largest dairy cattle breed in Kenya is the Asha Breed, which has a medium body frame and weighs from between 600 to 800 kilograms when it attains maturity. It is brown and cherry red to mahogany in color, and the breed has an average production of between 5,000 to 8,000 kilograms per each lactation. The breed also attains maturity from between 12 to 15 months. The average butterfat content for the breed is relatively higher than the Olsen Frasier, and the average butterfat content is from 4.2 to 4.8. The other dairy breed is the Gansi Cattle, which is also a medium sized cow, which on maturity weighs from 450 kilograms to 500 kilograms and has a reddish brown color. At times we have them with the fawn color, which tends towards cream with white patches. The Gansi breed is also very resistant to tropical diseases, and it's also known for high butter fat content. It's a breed that is preferred by most smallholder farmers because of high quality milk, because it has a high protein content within the milk. The Gansi cattle also attains maturity from between 12 to 18 months, and it is a breed that is kept by very few farms in the country, but is a very preferred breed for farmers who want to improve the quality of milk that is produced. We now have the other breed called the Gansi cattle breed, which is one of the smallest dairy cattle breeds in the country. The Gansi cattle has a small body frame and weighs from between 400 and 500 kilograms when it attains maturity. It's always light brown and fawn in color. This particular breed is kept by very few herds in the country, but most preferred for its huge levels of butterfat and protein content. The breed attains maturity from between 12 to 18 months and doesn't have a high volume of production, but also is preferred by most of those farmers who want to improve the quality of milk that is produced on the farm. Most farmers would breed the Gansi breed to improve the quality of milk from other breeds that are produced with low and protein butterfat. The Gansi cattle breed is also known to be resistant to most tropical diseases and also heat, and the breed is known to consume very little, or to consume and produce milk on very little or small quantities of feeds. Okay, now let's talk about the dual purpose breeds, and these are breeds which are kept for both milk and for meat. Most of these dual purpose breeds are kept in areas where there's high temperatures, and they're able to survive and also be resistant to diseases. The Sahiwal, as I'd mentioned, is kept in mostly the semi-arid areas where we have the tropical temperatures are high, and the brown Swiss are also kept in areas where farmers have relatively less feeds to feed the animal because they also consume less feeds. The Flakvia is also a breed that is kept in the highlands and in the lowlands, and it's preferred for both meat and milk. It is a very weak animal compared to the other dual purpose breed because it is meant to be bred for high milk and high butterfat, and that's why it survives best in areas where we have high rainfall and we have also low temperatures. Different breeds of dairy cattle have different production levels, and the price of these dairy breeds will depend on the average production of a breed in each single lactation or within the lifetime of that animal. Mostly high yielders like the Olsen, Frasier, and the Asha will fetch more price when they are sold to farmers who want to breed them. And this depends on the management as well, and also the level of genetics that is comprised of these breeds. Low yielders like the Gansi and the Gansi and the Sahiwal are relatively cheaper than the high yielders because of the levels of management that are required in raising them, and also because the production levels are relatively lower than those bred for high production like the Olsen Frasier.